Hello everyone. So in the previous video I explained you guys how you can create a navigation drawer activity. Also how you can add another element to the navigation drawer which is connected to a fragment. Now before going ahead, I'll just recommend you to go ahead and watch this video and then come back, or else if you already know how a navigation drawer activity is created and how it works, then you can go ahead with this video. So it's totally up to you. Alright, so in this video what I'm going to teach you is how you can go from this fragment to another activity once you click on a button like this. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you in this video. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video. My name is Samyan Samant. Welcome to the channel. Alright, so this is the application. Now what we want is, once we click on this button inside context fragment, we want a new activity to open up, right? So what we are going to do is, we'll first create a new activity. Let's go to app resources and right click on layout, new activity, empty activity. Let's name it next activity. Okay, finish it, let the Gradle build, wait for it. Okay, now we're done. This is the new activity, right? So what we're going to do is, we'll just take a text view, keep it in here, center it horizontally and vertically. In case if you don't know how to use a constraint layout, there's a video up here, you can watch that. Now let's keep the text, welcome to the new activity, enter, split. Let's give it text color, which will be, let's say, black. Okay, and text size, let's keep it 20 sp. Okay, that's all we have to do for now. Okay, so welcome to the new activity. Now the activity has been created. Now what we have to do is, we have to go to UI and then context and then context fragment, because the button is inside context fragment, right? So once we have opened this activity here, first of all we'll need a context to this activity. All right, so activity space context. Okay, I'll just name it context. Let's go inside this. Here what we are going to do is, context will be equal to get activity. Okay, now once we've done with this, now usually what we do is we use intent, right? We are going to do the same here but slightly different way. Okay, so what we'll write here is public void on start. I'll close this and I'll open it up. Okay, now once we have opened public void on start, what we are going to do is, we'll type here super dot on start. Okay, now let's go down here. Now the usual process, we have to create a button, we have to access the button, right? So button space, give it any object name btn, which will be equal to, let's put the casting here, button space context dot find view by id and the id of the button inside the XML file. Okay, so let's go to the XML file. Where is it? Contacts. So the id of the button is simply button, right? So let's go to the fragment here and write r dot id dot button, easy, semicolon, done. Now we'll have to add button dot set on click listener. Okay, now once you create the on click listener, go inside it, new view dot on click listener, and it will create all of this stuff. Okay, now once we have created this, we'll have to create intent space, let's keep the object name intent, which will be equals to new intent. All right, and now inside this, what we usually do is, we write the name, right? Suppose it's main activity to a new activity, we write main activity dot this comma new activity dot class. But here what we are going to do is, we'll write context instead of the main activity dot this. All right, now context comma the name of the new activity, which is next activity dot class, semicolon. Done. Now once we have created this, we need to start the new activity, right? So we'll click start activity, and inside this what we are going to write is intent. Done. So that's it for the code. All right, now let's run the application. Let's see if it's working or not. Okay, let the Gradle build, let it install the application here, the new one. 0 errors, and the application has opened up. Now we have to click here, then we'll go to contacts. We have the button here, right? Now let's click on the button, and as you can see, the new activity has opened up. Okay, welcome to the new activity. So that's how you can create a new activity from a fragment. Alright, so if you find this video useful, like this video, share it with your friends so they can also know this whole procedure and they can execute it flawlessly. And consider subscribing to the channel, as I post similar kind of Android Studio tutorial videos. I've got a whole playlist, and I post tech reviews, then gaming, vlogs, and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.